Hello, my name is Allison Corman, and welcome to my podcast, 10 Minutes to Less Suffering. And today I want to talk to you about the idea of perfection and how this idea of perfection often leads to us rejecting ourselves on some level. We might reject our looks or our intelligence or who we really are because we think deep down we need to be somebody else. This came up for me today when I was looking at my Instagram account, where I follow a lot of people in the well-being industry. And as I scrolled through my account, picture after picture after picture, many of them were about how to have a flatter tummy, how to look younger, how to look slimmer, how to be better. And as I was scrolling down, eventually I started not to feel good about myself. I started to feel like, I need to change things about myself. I need to buy this product, and I need to have a slimmer stomach, and I need to eat better foods. And I went from feeling peaceful and satisfied to longing to be different than I really am. And again, there's nothing wrong with self-improvement because it's fun. It's fun to have new adventures, and it's fun to check out new things. And it's wonderful to feel better if we weren't feeling well when we try a new supplement or we try a new diet. But this idea that we have to be anybody other than who we are is a recipe for pain. And this need to strive for outer perfection at work or at home or how we look or our relationships, it's not very realistic. And what it does is it takes us away from really aligning with the things we really care about. And so many things look glittery and they look glamorous and they look attractive to the eye, but maybe not to the heart. And the heart is really where our truth lies. And the heart is really where we're going to find the things that we really want in life. I'm not saying don't wear makeup or don't go for that job you love and don't wear nice clothes. It has nothing to do with that. Whatever is an expression of your heart, whether it be how you dress, the job you have, who your friends are, that's all beautiful and wonderful because that's an expression of who you truly are. But when you're being dragged forward and changing yourself and thinking you're not okay, and you're making these changes to be loved, to be accepted, these things can't last. Or if they do last, you will always be in a tremendous amount of pain because you're always going to be trying to change yourself to get the acceptance you think you need. And it's a game you can play, but it's a really hard game to play when there's just an easier way to do it. And the easier way is to let go of what the outside world's telling you, how to look, how to be, how to act, what to do, and to go into your heart and to ask, what do I want? And what do I need? And what do I like? And of course, we need to pay our mortgages and we need to be responsible as a parent or relationships that we have. But there's a lot of other layers there that distract us. But when we always go back to ourselves, there's always a clear path of what to do next. And another interesting thing too, if we're always looking on the outside and we're chasing it and we're looking for approval, we're just going to be repeating everything everyone else has told us. Or our true creativity could only come from our true self. And that comes from looking deep within. So the truth is we are really already perfect just the way we are. And when I say that, people say, well, that can't be true because I didn't get the job and I got rejected and that guy didn't like me or that woman didn't like me. But we're just misinterpreting how the world works. How people act towards us is about them. And it's about their likes and their dislikes and them trying to deal with their pain. They're placing their pain on us. All these things are going on. I'm not saying that our feelings can't be hurt and we can't feel rejected, but we really need to go back within and know that we are lovable and find the place where we really want to be. And yes, sometimes things don't work out the way that we want and that we're challenged. But I promise you, if you follow the perfection of your heart, you will find your way. We feel bad in life because we're letting other people's dreams and other people's creativities and other people's judgments weigh us down. And when you find something that is deep and meaningful to you, you will feel a joy deeper than anything you've ever felt in your life. And it's such a beautiful thing to wake up in the morning and know all you have to be is you to be in this world. all you have to be is you to go to work and express your intelligence and your creativity. And all you have to be is you in your relationships. And if you're looking through Instagram and you see things you like, and you see things you want to try, you're interested in, do it from a place that's rooted in your acceptance and your love for yourself. And then it will be a creative adventure. But if you do it from a place where you feel bad about yourself and you're looking to be better, eventually it will lead to disappointment or will just create a deep hurt within you that you need to be better to live this life. You need to be different to be successful. You might need to change things in order to get things that you want, but you don't change who you are. You don't compromise who you are, and you don't believe that you need to be anything other than your true self to live your best life. And that's where we go wrong, and that's the ultimate pain so many of us live with. Deep down, we're afraid we're not okay, and we won't be accepted, and we won't be liked. And we think other people have what we need, or there's a perfection out there that will lead us to the promised land. But every day will bring you challenges, and every day can bring you joy. But the best investment you could ever make is taking that deep breath and making peace with who you truly are, and getting to know who you truly are in your own true perfection. Finding what makes you joyful, thinking about your deep creativity and what your longings are. And the things in your life that most connect are the ones that make you feel at peace. We try to connect with things that make us feel chaotic, that make us feel unstable because they look glittery and cool and wonderful. And it's okay to have those experiences, but just make sure that you're loving yourself and know you don't need to be better. Because the essence of who you are is your truth. And the more you align with it, you will align in the outside world with things that you can truly relate to. There is nothing better than feeling that ease and that peace every day. So what can we do? How do we live a life in our own perfection? And sometimes it's really nice to sit and put your hand on your heart and think about the things that you really like, that truly give you pleasure, that truly give you enjoyment, and ask, am I connecting with these things in my life? Think about the things that always make you feel bad and ask why. Are you at a job that always makes you feel bad? Are you in a relationship with someone who always makes you feel bad? Is there something you're involved with that always makes you feel not enough? And look at that. Are you compromising yourself? Are you trying to make yourself happy in the outside world? Are you ignoring your own truth? All you could do is become aware of these things and start to investigate them. And of course, you can consider things that you're told will make you more joyful, or will make you more peaceful, or will make you wealthier, or more successful, look better. You can consider all these things, but bring them back to your heart and see if it really aligns. See if you're loving yourself when you decide to do this. See if you're trying to do this because you're trying to be more perfect or more loved, because you're trying to control something outside of you. This is about investigating whether or not the outside world's making you feel bad, and whether you're rejecting yourself and rejecting the perfect being that you already are. Again, there's nothing wrong with integrating new things in your life. If you'd like to lose weight, you want to get a new job, a new relationship, but just be you while you do it and honor you. You are already lovable, and your heart already shines. And you don't need to be anybody other than who you truly are to find true success. And when you choose to do this, life is filled with more ease and more grace. Because when you are trying to be somebody other than you truly are, you're always in a fight to get people to like you, a fight to get people to understand you. Everything is an uphill battle. But when you create it from the inside and you accept yourself and accept your perfection, then pure creation and vision comes out of you, and life is easier because you're not trying to be anything other than who you are. And then you go try to get the new job, and then you try to get the new relationship, and you'll see what's in conflict and what's not. And you are your most powerful when you accept yourself You know there's nothing wrong with you, and you keep your heart open. You then harness all your power and all your greatness to live your best life. Thank you for listening to my podcast today. If you'd like to get in touch with me, you could email me at allison@allisoncarmen.com. If you'd like to buy my book, The Gift of Maybe, it's available at all major bookstores and online retailers. And if you like this podcast, you can subscribe and leave a comment.